Language, language forms and functions. Answers to the questionnaire. First, how do you compare the quotation from Wallace Chaff at the beginning of the chapter with the purpose of linguistics? Purpose of linguistics is to study language, language form, language meaning, and language in context. It is very important to take it as a familiar part of our lives. If we want to really understand the way we and the language live together, language is the sample we analyze to be aware of the importance it has, not as an immutable but as a constantly changing element of our communication. That's the relation I got about it. Second, why do you think some people approach the study of linguistics with apprehensiveness? Is this your case? Explain. People, especially who start studying linguistics, are very afraid of committing mistakes because sometimes vocabulary is a little bit strange for them. Because they can't relate meaning and function, because they aren't conscious of the evolution or involution of different terms in the language, and because they don't know the etymology or the history of the words. I love to study the origin, the evolution, and the function of the words. Greek, Latin, Arab, and some other languages that are related to this topic. I like to analyze sometimes the multiple meanings some words have, polysemy, and the use of these meanings in the so-called jokes. That's why I don't feel apprehensive but excited and curious about this analysis. Third question. Is linguistics about correctness in language use? Explain. No. Linguistics deals only with description of the language. It doesn't have to do with prescription of what people should do with it. Rules or laws are not a limiting feature of this kind of study. The only way to learn about our language is to play with it in order to see different ways people use it according to epoch, place, kind of relation, context, social level, and other situations related to this. For me, it is very funny to compare different meanings of a word according to the elements referred before. The last question is, what are the names of the greatest contributors to linguistic field? How would you label each of them? The three authors they talk about in the text are Ferdinand de Saussure, the author of the Theory of Signs. The second is Noam Chomsky, the author of Mentalist Syntactic Theory, called generative grammar. Is the origin of the generative grammar. And Michael A.K. Halliday, the author of Systemic Functional Linguistics, SFL. Thank you.